Hello students, so this will be a tutorial to teach you about getting the hash value of a file. Like we talked in class, hash value is a fixed length value that is unique to the data in the file. So to start this tutorial, we are going to create a folder that we're going to be using for ourselves, and then we're going to put the file we're interested in getting the hash value of inside that folder. So step number one, we need to get to Documents. We can get there through clicking on the File Explorer and then go into Documents. In Documents, we're going to create a folder. To create a folder, right click on the screen, hit New, Folder. You're going to name the folder with your last name. For example, mine will be Al-Harthi 24-25. Alright, open your folder. When you get inside your folder, we're going to create a text file. So right click on the screen, New, File. And then we're gonna rename the file to hash test. Alright, here the deal. Some of y'all might see .txt. If your file had .txt, don't erase it. Just keep it there. If your file did not have .txt, also don't add it. Just name it like this. So basically, if I'm creating a new file, a new text document, and the name was just new text document without .txt, don't add it. But if your file name looked like this, don't erase this part, alright? I'm just going to delete this extra file. And then we're gonna open our text file. You should see your text editor opening on the screen. I'm gonna write apple tree. Make sure you spell it the same way with all small letters, no caps. And then save the file. Two ways to save the file. The first way is File, Save, or holding Control S. Both ways work. And then we're going to open the command prompt. Alright, so next step is to open the command prompt. To open the command prompt, the first and fast way is to highlight this area and write CMD. When you open command prompt this way, it automatically takes you to the file you're currently in. As you all can see, it took me directly to Al-Harthi 2425. There is another way to open command prompt by typing it down here in the search bar, CMD. But as you can see, it took me to a different file, and that will cause a problem when we are trying to navigate to this file, because you're going to have to write the whole address of this file to get to it. So to shortcut that and make your life easy, just go up here, type CMD, and open the command prompt window. So next in the command prompt window, we are going to type a bash command to be able to get the hash value of our file. And the command will start like this: cert, which stands for certification, util, which stands for utility. So this function is a certification utility function that will allow us to get the hash value. So after you open it, you have to specify that you want the hash value of a file. So you write hash file. And then you write your file name. And our file name is test, or actually hash test.txt. The reason it is .txt, it's because it is a txt file. After that, we are going to specify what form of hash we want, and we're interested in SHA-256. And then if you did everything correctly and you hit enter, you are going to see the hash value of the file, which is this randomized letters and numbers here. And you're going to notice something. Your hash value on your device is going to match my hash value. It's because we wrote the same exact thing inside the file, so we're all going to share the same exact hash value. If your hash value is different, it just simply means you did not spell apple tree the same way I spelled it, with the same number of spaces and everything like that. So that's simply how to get a hash value of a file. So let's say you wanted to get a hash value of a different file. You're just going to replace, just going to extend it a little bit, you're going to replace this part with the file name. If the file was in this folder, if it was in a different folder, you're going to write the path to that folder, which we don't have to worry about today. If you want to check the hash value of any file, just copy it and paste it into this space. Alright, if you have any questions, I will be roaming around the classroom. Just feel free to ask.